We found our absolute favorite part of Rainbow Springs, so make sure you stay tuned to the end of the video to see this secret spot. Hey everybody, welcome back to KandERVTV. Kim and Aaron here, and today we are taking our inflatable paddle boards to explore Rainbow Springs in the crystal clear water here.
I'm so excited. We're gonna start our day at KP Hole Park and launch our paddle boards. It's 10:50 for us to launch from here, and then we're gonna paddle upstream to Rainbow Springs State Park, which is amazing. Crystal clear, 72-degree water.
It's actually our first time checking out, but we've heard it's absolutely beautiful. And I think it's a little around like 2 miles out there. We're gonna find out exactly. We'll let you know at the end of the video how far we actually paddled. Again, this is our first time, so we're gonna bring you guys with us on this beautiful sunshiny photo day.
This is only our second time paddleboarding. These are brand new paddle boards to us. Our last video, we went to Crystal River and Three Rivers Spring. Beautiful. That was our first time paddleboarding, but we're excited for day 2.
All right, let's do it.
So we're starting our day here at KP Hole Park. We just inflated our paddle boards. We have an electric pump, which is a must if you have an inflatable
if you're trying to hand pump
paddleboard.
Thing,
just buy it.
Take you an hour.
Just buy it. It's well worth it. Set it to 15 psi, and it pumps it right up for you. All right, so we are going to launch from here, check this park out, and head to Rainbow Springs State Park. And hopefully we don't fall in there. Stay tuned. A lot of you were commenting about the size of our boards and saying that they looked huge in one of the pictures we posted on Facebook. But our board is 10 feet 6 inches. Even says it right there on the bottom. They came with these dry bags to hold all of our stuff. We have a couple long sleeve sun shirts in there, some rope to tie together or tie off. We have a waterproof case for our phone. A reusable water bottle. You don't want to bring any plastic water bottles. And you have to make sure you have a life jacket. And we also have a mask and snorkel.
We try to bring all the things.
Yep, our paddleboards have a big bungee spot in the front to hold stuff, so we're good. Are you happy? Are you excited?
I am. And it's getting hot now, so now I'm ready.
We're ready to
get in the water.
Get in the water, put our hats on. We have a sunscreen on, of course. And we're ready to go.
I also have my trusty hand wrist little brace because I have carpal tunnel. And yesterday after we were on the water for a bit paddling, my hands was kind of giving me problems. So I'm wearing this bad boy today to see if it'll help a little bit.
Hopefully it does. So we paid our $10.25 to get in over there. They do have restrooms with looks like some lockers. We have our dry bags to put our keys in, but park is really pretty, and we're gonna launch our kayaks down over there in the direction where Aaron is right now. Everybody's taking their kayaks out. Ooh, rainbow water taxi down there, I see. But they also gave us these wristbands. That's how they know that you paid to launch. All right, the canoe and kayak launch is right down this ramp here, and you launch over here. Oh, I see a puppy in the canoe. I mean the kayak.
Are you ready, Kim?
I am ready.
We're in the water.
We got our paddles. We got
our crap.
We got everything strapped in, and we're ready to go in.
Let's do this.
It's hot.
We're headed towards Rainbow Springs.
Y'all, we just started and it's so hot out here. We're gonna put our sun shirts on. Oh, we're drifting backwards, Aaron.
Okay.
We're losing all of our progress. But it's okay. The current is not too bad compared to what we dealt with yesterday. I feel like we can do anything, but look how clear the water is. It's like seagrass in the bottom here. But I can't wait to just float back down
Already floating back.
after we get to the springs, which is like a big giant swimming hole. There's also this other part we're trying to find that's really pretty and like shallow, but I don't know exactly where it is, but we're gonna try and find it. So we came up by another launching point, and I think it is the Rainbow Springs campground there, so you can launch if you're staying at the campground, but they did not have any availability when we decided to come here, so we're staying in a hotel, the great old Motel 6 in Ocala.
Well, we can afford.
Not the best, but affordable. So we found the really pretty part I want to head into, but there's a lot of people here right now, so I think maybe we'll hit it up on the way back. But at least I know where it is now. We're going to keep heading this way to Rainbow Springs. But every time I stop, we start going backwards so much. Someone just screamed, the fish are huge. If you're wondering if there's gators in here, the answer to that is yes. But you want to stay away from the edges. But look, turtles. How cute. Love it. All right, I'm floating towards it. Look, he's like stalking some prey. Get it. Get that fishy. But this is absolutely beautiful. The water is crystal clear. The depth like changes as you go. But it's just absolutely beautiful out here. Such a great day. Nice and hot, and the springs are nice and cold. Look how beautiful. Oh, wow. Bye. Love that. See, it's like a little bit creepy when you get over towards the edge. But as long as you stay in the middle, it's all good. Seen a lot of birds so far and a few turtles. He's like, are you taking my picture?
I am.
Beautiful, beautiful paddle so far, but yeah, we are going upstream. It is getting a little tiring. At first it wasn't so bad, and I feel like now it's getting tiring. How do you feel?
We're going backwards.
Yeah, we're going backwards. We gotta go back.
We're losing progress.
This is so great. We're having so much fun. I love this. I'm ready to get to the springs and get off the paddleboard and jump in. We made it to Rainbow Springs State Park. There's a sign here, and hopefully we're coming up to it shortly because I am exhausted.
All right, we got our paddle boards tied up to this little docking area here at Rainbow Springs State Park. They have a good amount of space here to tie up your kayaks or your boats. You can even tie up here under this covered area. And then over here is where you can pay your entrance fee. It is $2 a person, and it's the honor fee pay station. $2 fee per person. Place fee an envelope and put it in the slot. We only have a $5 bill on us, so they're making an extra $1 today.
After our adventures yesterday and getting everything ready the day before, that paddle was a little rough at the end. At least for me. For me, just paddling upstream, and anytime we stopped to take a break, it just took me back. Anytime I stopped to film, it just
yeah. That's why you worked harder, because you're filming, so
yes.
you were like double paddling because you stopped to film, and then it pulled you back.
I
and
couldn't
then
wait to get here.
Do all that work. Well, after this, guess what? We get to follow the current back. So I think that'll be nice. We'll be able to film, hopefully see some more wildlife.
Let's go.
But now let's go get in the water.
Let's go.
So down here where we parked our paddle boards here at Rainbow Springs State Park,
we paid.
Oh yes, we did pay, and you got this little ticket. You either hang it on your vehicle if you have a car, or if you paddled in with a vessel, it says to keep it on you to show proof that you paid. But right here, when you walk up from where we tied up our paddles, is a rental area. They have kayaks here, and they have the
Oh, you want to go through the price
life vest for you as well. Oh, there's a price list over here. Here we are. They have single, kayak, stand-up paddle boards, a tandem kayak, and canoes. So if you don't have your own vessel, you can come here and rent one to take down the spring.
Or you could go on Amazon and pay $99 and get your own inflatable paddleboard like we did.
Yep. This is our second voyage, and so far so good.
So basically it's like paid for itself now.
Right?
You don't have
Exactly.
to pay any rental fees.
All right, we're gonna take this path here right from the launching area. That's hopefully gonna lead us down to the swimming hole here at Rainbow Springs State Park. Ready to get in the water, cool off a bit.
Ready to
before
eat
our
my
travel
orange.
back. Oh yeah, Kim brought one of the honey bells we actually bought yesterday on the side of the road when we were leaving Crystal River. So that's a nice little snack. Get some sugar in you. This is such a beautiful park though.
Spring is here. Look at these beautiful flowers. Love it. So there's a little pathway from where we parked the paddle boards. And we're gonna walk to the spring head, which is right over here where you can see people in the water. Wow, look at these pink flowers.
So pretty.
They are bright. So these pink flowers here are called azaleas. What a beautiful entryway here into the spring head. So we made it down here by the head of the springs. We're about to jump in. I have the GoPro with me, so I'm gonna dive on in and show you what's going on down there. It's really deep, so you literally just have to jump off of the dock here. Jump on in. So there's no like beach or anything to walk into. So we're just gonna put our stuff over here on the side. That's what everybody does. Just don't take anybody else's stuff.
Ready, set, go. I bet you that felt really good. Does it feel amazing? What we've been waiting for all day. And there's not that many people here. It's nice. It's not super busy. All right, I'm ready to get in.
I'm ready. Go.
It's chilly. Oh, it's chilly.
It feels fantastic.
Really, really good.
Aaron brought one of our life jackets so she could just float in here because it's pretty deep.
Yeah, and I'm short and I want to just be lazy.
Be lazy. Yeah.
I did a lot of work to get here.
It was a lot of work to get here, but I am gonna take you underwater. need a little pick me up, give us some energy to get back down. Oh, look at that. Yeah. You want a piece?
Sure.
There you go.
Thanks.
Mm. Mm. It's a little warm.
From being in the water bag.
But it's like melted in my mouth. Mm. Florida citrus is so good.
Your face is still a little red from your goggles.
Oh, sorry. I look crazy, but it was beautiful in the spring.
Felt so nice.
Not too much going on. A few fish, a few turtles I saw, but other than that, just a bunch of people's feet.
Your feet peeping.
All right. Here's a look at the springs from above over here. And we're gonna maybe walk around Rainbow Springs State Park, see what they have to offer here. I think they have a few waterfalls.
Yeah.
So we don't have too much time. So see what we can see before we start heading back down the river. But they do have restrooms over here. And definitely they have a caution. There are gators.
I heard a guy when we were piling in say that he saw a big one out by the buoys.
Uh-huh.
I kept an eye out, but I didn't see him.
Yeah, I didn't see any either. We've only seen birds and fish and turtles, but yeah, we just...
A lot of turtles, actually.
You want to stay out of like the grassy, marshy areas and just in the crystal clear parts
Beautiful water.
where you can see. You can see over here, there's a lot of people sunbathing.
Yeah, and there's a couple of pavilions too. Nice.
There's only $2 to get into this state park, and you can launch from here. We could have done that, but instead we paid $10.25 to leave from KB Hole and get the strenuous part out of the way first.
Right.
If we left from here, you'd float down and then have to paddle back at the end.
So it's just like your preference. Because we're novice at this, we decided to try to do it the easier way. So now our float back should be faster too, because we're going with the current, and less strenuous.
All right, waterfalls and trails this way. So that's nice. They have this here at this state park. It is absolutely beautiful in here. Look how blue the water looks from up here. Look, great, look at that. Crystal clear.
We were just in there.
We were just in there. And we came from way the heck down there.
We're going way the heck down.
So this whole walkway has been paved so far. And they even have a cafe up over there where you can get some food. We brought some snacks of our own. So we're gonna keep heading along the trail. It's nice and shaded in here. It's not too hot now that we're wet. 72 degrees is it's a little chilly, but you get used to it real quick. Wow, it's really nice in here. I'm glad we decided to come walk through here. The Gardens of Rainbow Springs, timeless beauty. Gives you a little map here. That's where the visitor center, where that little cafe is. We're here. And there's a few different falls, Seminole Falls, Rainbow Falls, Azalea Garden, River Overlook. All right. Palmetto trees, black-eyed Susans. All right, let's go check it out. Let's go check out some waterfalls. You can bring your dogs. We made it to Seminole Falls. These waterfalls are remnants of Rainbow Springs attraction era. They were built in 1937 utilizing soil dredged from a nearby phosphate pit. Cool. This is really beautiful. They have this beautiful Rainbow Springs mural painted on this building here.
I love it.
So beautiful. Turtles, fish, parrots. Wow.
It's bubbling.
Look, you can see the springs bubbling.
It's so cool.
That is the springs. Wow.
There's a bunch of little fishies down there. That's so
How
cool.
cool. That's neat. Look at the fish. This is so neat. Florida is definitely not known for having waterfalls. And I think these are man-made waterfalls. But either way, they're beautiful. But you can see the moss all on the rocks. It's really cool. You see all the moss? Short little walk to those waterfalls, definitely worth it. Glad we did that. And now we're walking back towards the paddleboards. We made it back to our boards. They're still here. Woohoo! I can see so many fishies in the water over here. But we're gonna head back down river now. I'm excited for this. We are back on the water. And now we can literally just sit here and float if we wanted to. And the current is just gonna take us down. But we're gonna definitely go into that one pretty part, like the inlet that you can go into. But that's towards the end. Close over by KP Hole, where we got in at. Definitely a more enjoyable experience going with the current. But the whole way, this water is literally crystal clear. You can see to the bottom. There's times like now where we're going over like the seagrass. And then there's times when it's like really blue. Like if you look over here, it just gets really blue. And you can see like the sand on the bottom. So the areas where it just looks darker is because we're going over the seagrass. We found the turtle farm over here. There's a whole bunch. Aaron, don't knock me over. Look at it. He's like, looks like he's flying. He's sunbathing. Aaron, watch out. There's a gator. He's gonna get you in the butt. We found the secret inlet. So it's just a little ways down from KP Hole on the right hand side. Look at this. How beautiful. Tied up the kayak and I'm going to walk through this amazing water. It feels so good. Is this incredible or what?
This is amazing.
I've been waiting to come back into this part all day long.
Been here all day.
Right?
This is so nice.
Maybe we should have came here earlier. We came here last hoping there would be less people in here. And I think there is.
Correct. Yeah.
And there is. But because look.
Wow.
Not a soul over here. Is this incredible? Oh, wow. Florida is gorgeous. Look at this. Incredible. You hear all the noises of nature?
I think we found the best spot here in Rainbow Springs.
Oh, this is incredible. I could just float here all day.
Beautiful and gorgeous. There's a bunch of little fishies in here.
Bunch of fish. Hi, fishy, fishy. He's swimming backwards because I'm swimming at them.
And this whole area goes pretty far back.
Yeah, unfortunately we don't have time to explore it all.
Yeah, the park is gonna close at 5 and it is 4:30. So
already?
Yeah. Time flies when you're having fun on this I was gonna say on the river.
On the river. On the river. Boo-hoo, we gotta head out of here.
We gotta head back to the launch, but this has been amazing. This is definitely a don't miss section here. It's pretty much if you're coming from KP Hole, it's gonna come up. You'll see a big open area that you can go all like a marshy area. There's a path all the way around. It's right to the right before that starts.
And you'll usually see people standing
or a
out
boat
front.
or something tied up here.
Paddle boards are all put away. We had to hustle out of the water and get done before the park closed because we had to deflate our paddle board, so that takes some time.
And pack everything up in the car.
Everything up and change out of our wet clothes. Okay, but we did all that. We got out of there. We were just a couple minutes late, but nobody was even around to notice or say anything.
And there were still a lot of cars there, so I feel like a lot of people were running late. But we earlier this morning we stopped at Publix to get pub subs for our lunch, dinner, whatever time we were going to eat, because the chicken tender subs at Publix are now on sale for $8.99. If you know, you know. But anyway, so Rainbow Springs Park, which we paddled to and launched on and off earlier today, is open till 6:30. So we're like, well, we can come over here, bring our subs, and have our dinner now.
So we're back at Rainbow Springs State Park. It was really beautiful coming in here. This part of Florida is absolutely gorgeous.
It really is. Like north, so we're like
north central Florida,
west central central west
there. And it's just a totally different vibe up here. So if you do come here to launch, it's a lot cheaper. It's only $2, but you have to do this long walk with your board. So if we blew our boards up at the car, it's a lot longer walk carrying your boards. And the board's okay to carry for a little bit, but if you got to carry them for a while, they'll definitely get heavy.
You'd be taking breaks along the way.
So the walk from at KP Hole wasn't that bad. Really pretty walking through here. There's like a little creek the whole way leading up to these little waterfalls. But
so pretty.
We'll have to find somewhere to eat our subs. Now we're getting the view from Rainbow Springs State Park all the way up from up here by the visitor center.
Yeah, we didn't walk over here earlier today.
Yeah, we didn't walk, but that's the spring head straight down there. And then this is where the cafe is, but it's closed now. But is there some
tables and chairs for
tables and chairs for us? Win-win. We're using our backpack cooler, which comes in handy a lot on our little picnics. It's a cooler and it's so much easier to carry it on your back than carrying something on your shoulder. Okay. Nice. There's nothing better after a long day on the water than a pub sub. Let me know in the comments if you agree. So we got our chicken tender sub dry because we knew we weren't gonna eat it till hours later. So we got some honey mustard to go on that bad boy. If you've never had a chicken tender sub from Publix, you got to. So good. The Publix sub bread is made fresh every day. Has a nice little crisp on the outside, nice and soft on the inside. Chicken tenders, cheese, mayonnaise, and honey mustard. Can't go wrong.
Agreed. Except for I add veggies to mine, usually.
How's your Publix sub?
It's delicious. It tastes even better next with spring.
Look how amazing this is. This honestly was the perfect spot to eat our dinner.
Our dinner, I'm calling it.
Dinner.
Lunch dinner.
Lunch dinner. But fantastic. And since it's later in the day, there
Not many
has
people.
not many people been around. So yeah.
And this view here, honestly, is just beautiful. We're watching the moss on the trees just
Look at this.
blowing in the breeze. There's all different types of trees, which is just making the landscape
So many different kinds of trees. Oak trees, palm trees,
Look to your right, like see this
palmetto
the sun coming
trees.
through the trees over there. It's just beautiful. And then the backdrop is some like beautiful turquoise water. Are you kidding me?
Can you all see this beautiful water?
We had to remind ourselves. We're like, this is why we live so the way we do, so minimally or so travelly on the roadie, whatever you call us. The algorithm for YouTube doesn't even know what to call us. But this is days like this is why we do this life.
Do you want to talk about our dessert?
Oh my god. Okay, so when we went to Publix this morning to get our subs for lunch, and we found these. They were BOGO. If you don't know, Publix is a grocery store. It's actually the grocery store Kim and I met at many moons ago. Became besties. But this was on buy one get one, and I've actually seen these like on social media, like people talk about them. So we were like, all right, let's try it.
They're really good. So they're like
Oh
little
my God.
mini rice cakes.
But they have like
90 calories
yeah.
in 21 pieces.
And like they're not the tiny, like I mean they're small
They're
bites,
small.
but 21 of these is satisfying.
And
And
a
the
little chocolate on them.
and the texture is like so satisfying
Nice
too.
little crunch.
These are really, really good. And they have a few different flavors. We got a berry one too, I think. So we'll let you know how those are in a future vlog. But these are really, really good. And you don't have to feel bad, and the ingredients aren't even bad either. Our dinner was fantastic.
Perfect view.
Perfect view. There's a bathroom right here. We got to go potty before we hit the road back to the hotel. Great way to end our day.